It's 2 o'clock. I have driven a total of 4 hours today. I haven't eaten lunch yet. But I am going to keep soldiering on. You know why? Because I am the most electrifying woman in vintage retail filmmaking.
You're 30 seconds behind.
Yep, we're going.
Hello, and welcome to the second solo edition of Dead Mall Date Night. I'm your cruise director, Kristen, and this is the NORTHTOWNE Mall in Defiance, Ohio. I'm going to be honest, I had a lot of trouble finding much information on this mall. I consider my inability to find much background on it evidence that I found a hidden gem. Defiance is a really neat little town, but it's off the beaten path, a stop between Bowling Green and Fort Wayne. Most of the people I've spoken to haven't even heard of this mall. If you have a more complete history than I do, please share in the comments. Speaking of hidden gems, it's pretty rare to see a working fountain these days. Take a look at that. NORTHTOWNE was built in 1976 with Murphy's Mart and a grocery store as an anchor. It began its life as an open-air center called NORTHTOWNE Plaza. In 1986, it was enclosed, and JCPenney, Elder Beerman, and Ames, replacing Murphy's Mart, were added to the lineup. The new mall was developed by the Isaac Property Holding Company of Ohio. In 1997, Ames closed and was taken over and remodeled to become Sears. It was purchased by J.J. Gumberg in 2000, a real estate firm that also owns Findlay Village Mall, which is about an hour from here. It underwent a remodel in 2012 according to property tax records. The clip you saw at the beginning of this video was from Thanksgiving evening 2012 when Sears opened its doors to start the holiday season. 4 years later, Sears was included in one of many rounds of closing announced by the company. In February 2018, Elder Beerman closed because it was included in the first group of closures with Bon-Ton's bankruptcy. I've been aware of NORTHTOWNE since the 90s. My brother had come to Defiance for a track camp, and the rest of the family spent the afternoon here while we waited for him. The movie theater and unique food court were a big part of the reason for wanting to come back. The abundance of those round, colorful pipes throughout the mall are a very 1986 design element. The movie theater still sports a great deal of neon. I was here around lunchtime on a Thursday during Christmas vacation. This Chinese restaurant does a brisk business, as you can see. That's even more impressive when you know that there's a Panda Express and a Chinese buffet literally right across the street. They've gone out of their way to make this area really inviting. When was the last time you saw a food court with a TV and a rack of magazines to read? Right off the food court is this area that I called the kiosk graveyard. There has to be about 15 of them back here, in front of the former Elder Beerman entrance. So many it's almost hard to imagine them all fitting inside this little mall. Is Northtown dead? No, but it's struggling like most small-town malls. They're down 2 anchors, and the one traditional anchor they have left is JCPenney, a company whose stock prices are flirting with that below $1 point of no return. If JCPenney leaves, it's hard to say what will happen. The front section has been taken over by a Marshalls and a Planet Fitness, which is keeping traffic coming in and the space is filled. The former Sears space will be turned into a Hobby Lobby location in summer 2019. If you're ever in the area, I recommend a visit to have some Chinese food in the sunken food court and take in the fountain.
Trying to remember the start.
Yes.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. We might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo!
Next time, come on a visit to the Marion Center Mall in Marion, Ohio with Ron and I back on the road together again. A special thank you to our 2 Patreon contributors, Paul Unzer and Mike Wilson. If you'd like to become a contributor, please see the link in the description of this video. From both of us at Unicomm Productions, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.